Hi, I'm Rick and welcome to another Warhammer weekly update. So starting off as usual, we'll start off with the pre-orders going on pre-order this Saturday. So I'm going to be reading off a list. So we have, so from Warhammer Underworlds, we've got Rivals of Mirror City, which is past war bands being returned for you to either play with or collect. We've got Zondara's Gravebreakers, which is a new warband. We've got Rime-Locked Relics, which is a card pack. Then moving on to Necromunda, we've got Dalaki Gang Tactic cards, we've got Zone Mortalis Gang Tactic cards, and we've got Dalaki Vehicle Gang Tactic cards. So lots of Gang Tactic cards for Necromunda there. And then, of course, the big hit for this weekend is the Kroot Army Box, which is the Tau Army Box. So in this set, you're going to be getting the new Tau Codex and cards, and also the startings of a Kroot army, which you can either have as a standalone army, or you can include it into your Tau army. So that'll be available at the moment now. Issue is, as of today, which is Wednesday, we were limited to 10 copies of this. This is not unusual on big releases. GW will limit each store to a very small number, and then you can order what you want, but you're guaranteed to get, in our case, only 10. And then what will happen on Friday, they'll look at the surplus stocks, and then they'll look at what you ordered and try and get you as many copies as possible. But currently, we are limited to 10, but certainly going by previous releases, we typically got a lot more than that, but you can check back on Friday. I'll post up just to tell you what the situation is there. So that's the Tau. Moving down to so pre-orders that are currently on pre-order. We had the Spearhead boxes from Age of Sigmar, that's like your Combat Patrol boxes. We had the Stormcast Eternals ones, the Cities of Sigmar, and we had the Flesh Eater Courts. And then also on that release, which was items from the Dawnbringer series, we had the new book, Shadow of the Crone, and we also had, it was Daughters of Cain's Crone Host. There was also from the book, Saviours of Cinderfall, we had the book itself, and then the models associated with the book. And then going on to pre-orders that are releasing this Saturday, so it was mainly Old World stuff. So we had Knights of the Realm on foot, we had the Bretonnian Knights of the Realm, we had Tomb Kings on Necrolith, Bone Dragon, we had the Skeleton Warriors, Skeleton Horsemen, Skeleton Chariots, and then finally we had the Solar Auxilia from Horus Heresy army set. We had the dice, and we also had the battle group. Now the dice we were limited to 1, and then I think we were allocated a further 2, but I do believe I'm going to be getting sent a further 10. So once I definitely know they're arriving, I will get them listed on the website. Now the Solar Auxilia battle group, as with a lot of these sort of pre-orders, it sold out very quickly. Now, I'm hoping to have 4 additional copies available on release this Saturday, in store only. They won't appear on the website. So if you did miss out and you definitely want one, if you basically turn up at opening time, 10 a.m. on Saturday, you might be able to grab yourself a copy. So that's it for this week in the way of pre-orders. Moving on from that, just on general news, it's now starting to look like GW deliveries are getting more back to normal. Maybe not quite the 3-day turnaround we used to have, but we're kind of getting back to that maybe 4 or 5 days, which is way better than it used to be, which we were at that point where for a while we were on like 2 weeks was just insane. So that was also good news. Also moving on from that, if you've been waiting on any Army Painter stuff, I'm hoping to have an Army Painter, decent size Army Painter order coming in either today or tomorrow. And then finally finishing off, if you are into Combat Patrol tournaments, remember we have our Combatville tournament last Saturday of every month. So the last Saturday of this month, yes, I am now aware that it is actually Easter weekend, but I'm hoping that if most people have to do the Easter thing, it will be on the Sunday and not on the Saturday. So we've got a few entries so far, but we'd always like to get between 10 and 12 entries for these events. So if you are thinking about trying out a tournament, Combatville is a good place to start.